Now let's talk about the Trump administration's efforts to deport the millions of illegal immigrants that Joe Biden allowed into the country. The Democrats are fighting this tooth and nail using the courts, activist judges, and we've got here veteran Democrat Jerry Nadler explaining why America needs illegal immigrants. He says without them, who's going to pick the vegetables and have babies?
And we need immigrants in this country. Forget the fact that the farm, that our vegetables would rot in the ground if they weren't being picked by many immigrants, many illegal immigrants. The fact is that the birth rate in this country is way below replacement level, which means our population is going to start shrinking.
Shamika, we need illegal immigrants to pick vegetables. Does that remind you of an argument from the long dark past?
Right, exactly. And how disrespectful it is to just diminish them down to vegetable pickers. You know, Jerry is actually shaped like a peanut M&M with legs. I just can't take him seriously. So many of them sit in these positions decades after decade, you know, and just say the craziest things. They don't even realize they're being racist or xenophobic. He's just coming out of his mouth to just diminish an entire group of people down to vegetable pickers. That's something I would do, you know, just as a joke. To see this in Congress is crazy.
No, you would do it as a joke. He's making that as a serious argument for stopping these deportations. It is akin to arguing for keeping slavery. I mean, who else is going to pick the cotton? It is just abhorrent. Now, you mentioned nobody trusting the mainstream media, the leftist mainstream media in the US, and earlier today CNN referred to that alleged domestic terrorist as a white man, naturally. And here we've got NBC News gaslighting the nation, or trying to, by calling a boy competing in and dominating girls' sporting events, calling him a she, calling him her, and painting this grossly unfair situation as something to be celebrated.
A.B. Hernandez opening up for the first time about her ongoing participation as a trans athlete in a high school girls sports competition. It's generated strong criticism, including from President Trump, who threatened to cut state funding if they, quote, illegally allow men to play in women's sports. This was the girls' triple jump varsity competition on Friday, held at Buchanan High School in Clovis, where Hernandez took the top spot. A few hours earlier, the high school teenager competed in the girls' high jump and long jump varsity, where she also ranked first place and qualified her to Saturday's events.
When you see how happy this kid is being herself, you know, the first time I saw her come out dressed as a girl, where she didn't have to hide it from me, I saw it in her face, so I was like, this is it.
Well, yes, her boy is happy, but Shamika, what about the girls who lose out after years of training?
Right. The actual girls are not happy at all. And this is why I could never be a part of mainstream media, because I would actually call the boy a boy. You know, if it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That's a boy. I don't care how long he grows his hair. I don't care that he wears makeup. I don't even care if he takes his male parts and sit them on a mantle and pray to him. You're a boy. And so it just makes me upset that we have these grown adults that won't lead these kids in the right direction to say, look, this is the way you were created. This is what you are. You can't change it. You can't change your chromosomes. Therefore, you cannot change your gender. You are what you are, and that's just the bottom line. We would never be promoting this if he said, I want to be Spider-Man. We would never say, well, go up to the tallest building and climb out the window and let's see you scale down. We would never say that to him. So I don't understand why we are allowing children or even adults to think there's something that they aren't.
Shamika Michelle, thank you so much for your time tonight.